Hello citizens and welcome back. This is our match preview for Man City vs Club Brugge in the Champions League. Make sure to hit like, hit subscribe. Let's jump into it. So, the Champions League this season, it's a new format, and to be honest, the new format, well, it's benefiting teams like us because we've been absolutely dire in this competition from start to finish. We've been an absolute joke. I think we've embarrassed ourselves multiple occasions in this one as well. But for some reason, because of the format, and I guess this is what UEFA wanted, we still have a chance of going through, which is absurd. Of course, we can't go through automatically. That one's done. So we are going to have to play 2 more games if we do actually win our next game against Club Brugge. And if we do beat Club Brugge, we will go through because, well, I think we take their spot anyway because we'll go above them in the table. So regardless, a win for us is it's good for us. Well, look, it's one of those things. Do you even want to go through this competition? Of course, the players want to go through. Pep's going to want to go through the club as well. And of course, most fans are going to want to go through, if not all of us. You know, we all want to see City win week in, week out. I want to see City win every game. I want to see us smash a team 10-0 every single time we play. But we have embarrassed ourselves, and to play 2 more games at a time when even Pep himself has said in the last couple of weeks that we're probably the worst team when the further the game goes on, because we just get too tired. We can't run anymore. And you know, it's obvious in every single game we play. How many times have we said we start well and then we tail off in the games? And you know, a couple of months ago we were playing well for about 8-9 minutes, and then we were garbage for the rest of the match. And now we've built it up to like the halfway point. You know, we get up to half time, we're playing well, and in the second half we dip. You know, and you can see that even in the last Champions League game against Paris Saint-Germain. You know, we played all right. We even started the second half bright. We went 2-0 up, and then we absolutely collapsed, and we offered 0 in that. The Chelsea game, you know, we went 2-1 up in that game. I thought we played really well in that game up until, well, we started off poorly, but let's be honest, there was a few defensive errors in that. Then in the second half, we started okay as well. We got the second goal, and then we offered 0. And to be honest with you, that third goal, I thought, came out of against the run of play because we were offering nothing. If Chelsea got an equaliser in that game, they would have gone on to win that. And that's the story of our season so far, that if teams are in the game still, well, even if they're not in the game, even if they're 3-0 down with 10 minutes to go, we just can't run. So once a team scores, it just piles on. And do we really need another 2 games in a competition that we're probably not going to win anyway, when we can just get out of it and have a week off? That's how I look at this competition. And to be honest, I've never really been a big fan of the Champions League anyway. I don't really care about it. I think it's a competition we should have won 3 or 4 times at least since Pep's been here. I think he's let us down on multiple occasions. I think whenever we play Real Madrid in the semi-final, I think he's let us down every single time with his substitutions, with the way he sets out. You know, the game against Chelsea when he didn't play certain players and he brought like Sterling in. Shouldn't have done any of that. So yeah, I think we've let ourselves down in the Champions League, and I think this is another season where we're probably going to be saying the same thing as well. And I'd rather just get out of it now than, you know, go out in the next round anyway, or go out in the playoffs. But Club Brugge is an opportunity for us to, you know, get another win. Now, they're not going to be an easy team, and we've seen that in Champions League. Look at the final game, you know, 3-3 is a joke. But Club Brugge, I think they're unbeaten in like 20 games or nearly 20 games. So they're not going to be a joke. They're not going to be pushovers. They're going to come on with full of confidence. And they would have seen the kind of performances we put in this season in the Champions League and in the league and other cup competitions, not like Carabao Cup. And they're going to see a chance that they're going to know if they stay in the game long enough, they'll hurt us long term. And it's up to us to rectify that. Now, will we do it in this game? We're not going to have Marmoush available. We're not got Kuznetsov available either, since they've just come in. They're not registered. They'll get registered for the next phase if we go through. So who are we going to play? Well, De Bruyne, he's apparently looking good. He's looking fit. I don't think Pep's going to not be able to play him. I still think he's our most creative player and probably our best player in the final third. Foden's going to obviously play. Bernardo as well. You know, we saw against Chelsea, he can run up and down the pitch all day, every day. He's unbelievable, and his recovery rate is fantastic as well. So their players, and Haaland as well, he's obviously going to have to play. But it's the defence where the issue is, because regardless of who we have up front, they will create chances, they will score goals. It's the defence where we fall apart every time. And that's where he's got to get it right. So for me as well, I think John Stones is going to have to come in. I know he brought him on in the Chelsea game. And maybe the Kuznetsov thing was a kind of bit of both, which is, you know, bring him off. He was on a yellow card. The fans were behind him, of course. I don't think it was a slight Pep bringing him off. I think it was the right thing to do. And playing Stones in that game as well, getting him some minutes ahead of the Club Brugge game, I think that's key as well. Because him and Akanji, if they play well in this game, you know, it's a good way for us to go forward. But yeah, no, there's Club Brugge is a good opportunity for us to get another win on the board. But like I said, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be like years before. They're going to come to the Etihad. They're going to have an opportunity. And they're going to create us problems. And it's we have to ride out the opening 10, 15 minutes, I think. Get through to halftime, whatever the score is, whether it's 0-0 or 2-0 to us or whatever the score is. Just don't be behind. And then in the second half, we have to start that bright and last as long as we can up until about the halfway point when we start to dip. And that's when we're going to have to dig in hard. So we're going to have to dig in hard at a couple of occasions in this game. But yeah, hopefully the boys do it. Like I said, the Champions League this season, the new format, it's a bit funny for everyone. And like I said, the fact that we're still in it is a bit of a joke. I don't see the appeal to this competition, to be honest, because I think people would rather still go out than still have a chance of going through at this point. That's just me, though. But yeah, that's it. That's the match preview. Thanks for watching, as always. Thanks for checking it out. Make sure to hit like, hit subscribe. Might do a watch along for it tomorrow. I don't even know. But yeah, keep an eye on that. And thank you as always. And I'm looking forward to seeing some of the scorelines you put in chat, some of the things you put. And Blue Moon in particular. Let me know what the score is going to be. And I'll pin it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.